No, that's exactly right. And, the correlation between the dollar yen and the equity market remains a very, very powerful one. As an analyst, you find that, even every 5 yen of yen appreciation, if it's sustained, if it stays in place for more than 4 months, you have to cut your earnings by about 5 percentage points. So from that perspective, yes, the Japanese equity market and the currency are linked at the hip.
Okay, if that is the case, and we have such broad expectations, I guess, or forecasts for where the yen is headed, where are your forecasts currently, and how does that factor into how you're trading?
It's very interesting. I think that, we are close to seeing some capitulation on the currency side. I think, by now everybody understands that Janet Yellen, that America is in no rush to increase interest rates. You also understand that negative rates in Japan are not going to have a direct impact on yen depreciation. So we're finding a new ground right now, but I do expect that into the summer, you'll see outflows from Japan accelerating, and as a result of that, the yen actually being weaker towards the second half of the year.
Okay, Jesper, if that is in fact the case, then that would make a fairly clear trade, wouldn't it, when it comes to exporters in Japan?
I think that is right, but right now, nobody really believes it. We're going to have to go through 1 quarter of earnings revision down. Analysts are still too optimistic. They are calling for earnings to rise by about 8% in the financial year that just started. 8% is wrong. It's likely to be down 5% or thereabouts. Once these expectations are adjusted, yes, into the second half of this year, Japan will be a good performer.
Okay, specifically, Jesper, what are you looking at?
Specifically, you're looking at the exporters. Right now, you want to hide in the domestic demand sectors. You want to hide in the small cap, outperforming the large caps. But what you really want to gear up for is find your favorite Japanese large cap exporter, not for immediate entry, but over the next 2 or 3 months, you do want to have a serious look and get exposure.